Hey, hello. How is everyone doing? I hope today we won't have any more technical issues and my voice is clear. So, welcome to my show. I'm Rabin, and today I'm going to talk about OneStream live spaces. So, live spaces is basically a hosted video page where you can host your live video. So, I will go into some details. I think I have covered this in 2 or 3 episodes back, but let's recap a little bit. So, first of all, thank you for joining. I want to check how many of you are in the stream. Just shout out to me, say hi, and we go from there. I am looking forward to help others to understand that what this live spaces feature can be used for. I think this is a very underrated feature in OneStream Live and not enough communicated. Imagine you are a business person or you have a small business, but you do not have the means to create a website. What you can do, you can make use of OneStream live spaces and host your live video over there. Now, let me recap from my previous episodes. Live spaces have some unique features. It can contain your social media links, so it's a landing page that you can share with others. It supports custom domain, so it can be hosted on your domain. So it can be yourname.com or whatever you want to use it for. So for that, you need to set up some DNS records, but pretty straightforward. And if you use Cloudflare, it will be much more easier. On top of that, you will be able to add a call to action button. This is very, very helpful in multiple different situations. When we are going through this video, we will get to know what are these things and when and how you can use them to your advantage. So I was talking about a small business owner who wants to show off his or her selling propositions. Means it can be a product, it can be a service, or it can be anything else. But he or she doesn't have the means to go and create a website instantly and host the live video over there. To do that, he or she need to contact somebody who is technical and create this website, and it will take time. So sometimes when you do not have enough time, you actually reduce this scope of work and streamline it that you can go live almost instantly. And you can share this link because it supports custom domain, it supports external link, and it has branding options all over it. Let me just share the screen so you get a quick look at it that I covered in my previous video. So I'm going to share the screen now. And let me find it where it is. Wow, sometimes this is getting really annoying when I can't find my own screens because I have so many tabs open, and this happens all the time. Let me try to find it as soon as possible and move it to my next screen so at least I have it in the view. Wow, okay. Right. So there it is. Okay. So this is the part that is the live spaces. So you will find it on the left sidebar. Is pretty much right next to the accounts list. So usually your accounts list, if it is expanded, it will be pretty long list. If it is not, you can just click on my live pages and it will land you over there. And by default, you will see if you haven't created anything, you will see 4 templates available over there. All you have to do, whichever you prefer, just click one of them, click customize design, and first, this is the first step. You make a copy. If you can see here, make a copy option on the drop down button on the right side, top right of your screen. So once you make a copy, you will be able to do edits on top of this. So let me go ahead and make a copy out of this. So okay, it's asking whether you want to make a copy. As you can see, Delta has been copied on your third item in my recent designs. So now I will go inside customize this design. So here are all the configurable options. So the core areas is your sidebar. So this sidebar you can actually switch from one side to another. Then you have your heading text copy, and your body text copy. Then you have your contact information. So this is very crucial for many businesses, and if you want to communicate or get email from them, so provide your phone number if you want to show the phone number, and show the email address. Now this is your video placeholder. You can modify all these things, and you can see there is a download link here. You can just double click the text and change it to whatever text you want to apply on this button. So this will become your live site. So there are 2 ways to go about it. One, you can use your own domain name. Of course, it's called the custom domain name. And then you can use the basic domain name. Means if you do not have a domain name, so you can just use OneStream Live's domain name to create your site. So you are not lost. You are not, it's not that you do not have any options. There is always an option for you to host this page. Now, so these are complicated technical things that I am not going to cover at the beginning of the show. But I will go through and recap what I have talked about before, such as you can also add your tracking and analytics. You can add your metapixel code. Metapixel code is basically marketing pixel that you can add in. Or if you have Hotjar, you can add in that ID as well. Now, the first one is basically your embed player. You can change the complete look and feel of this player. What you can do, you can design your own, use something like Canva or use Canva free version to create a HD thumbnail. This thumbnail is a placeholder, means when people go to this hosted website, they see this thumbnail in the place of the player. So you can use this to highlight your product or service or anything that you want to highlight. So you can talk like this show will start soon, or join this show on 25th of February. So this is just an example. So this is just a placeholder for the player to be there. Now this one you can change according to your taste, and you can add your own. Once this is done, make sure you selected this adaptive bitrate, because then the intelligence system, the streaming intelligence inside the OneStream Live will communicate with the server in the manner that what device it is running on. So if it is on a smaller phone or tablet, it will act accordingly and the resolution will be perfect for that device. If you are watching on a desktop, so it can go to full 1080p. That is very crucial. Now, a lot of times you might do not want to use unsecured, because unsecured, your player code can be copied from the source code of the web page and pasted into some other places. So it can end up wasting your bandwidth, right? So bandwidth is important, because if you are streaming to thousands of people and this code has been pasted into some other sites and there are thousands of people, they will siphon your bandwidth capacity. Now, what I recommend is to use the domain restricted system. So domain restricted system is basically allow this player to play on a certain domain. So it is your businessname.com, businessname.net, or whatever it is, you can set it there, and the hosted player will only work if the request comes from this specific domain. And the last one, this is very interesting as well. So if you want to run private event, so you want to launch a special product to a segment of people, let's say the investor of your product. So you can give them a username and password that you have generated from here, and only they will be able to access the stream. So this has much more application that I'm going to tell the stories later on. So you can generate a username and password and then share this username and password to the group of people, specific group of people who will be attending the show. So this case is different, means you are hosting a private show. So public show and private show, it differs. When you set this, the end user will see that this page is password protected. So you have to enter a username and password to access that stream. So this is very, very interesting. I will go through it. Just wait for a few seconds. Now, here I have already gone through so what I will do, I will go back, and here I am going to publish this delta. Okay, so definitely I need to set some domain name. This is, so I'm going to use the OneStream Live's own domain, subdomain name. Let's check whether this, okay, this is available. So I can just, it's already saved. Now I can copy the web page link and paste and go. Let me check what did I miss. Okay, embed player. Okay, for now, update. Okay, and go back to dashboard and publish. Click publish. Okay, so you can see this in this corner is published, and you have the option to unpublish this domain. So let's take a look at how this looks like. So this is how it looks like by default. I haven't changed anything. You can change the logo, you can change this text, you can add the social links, and you can even have the live chat while streaming. This is very nice. So this external link, we call it external link, but basically you can change this to whatever link you want to use it for, or whatever name you want to use it for. Give me 1 second. Let me check who is on the YouTube and how they are doing. I need to mute the tab, otherwise there will be some noise coming in. Give me 1 second. Let me check who is on the YouTube. Hey, tall boy, and how they are doing. And Nilesh, thank you for joining the stream. How are you guys doing? I need to mute the tab, otherwise there will be some noise coming in. Okay, I think I have to keep this. Give me 1 second. Let me check who is on the YouTube and monitor the tall boy and how they are doing. And Nilesh, thank you for joining the live chat. Let me bring it back to the. How are you guys doing? Mute the tab, otherwise there will be some noise coming in. So I was talking about this, that you can actually have the live chat. Means your participants on this page. Okay, I think I have to keep. Yeah, thanks. I'm trying my best and monitor as how they are doing. And Nilesh, thank you for joining this live chat. on the right side bottom of the page will help you guys really engage with the viewers. There will be some noise. So if it is a private event, so I was talking about attendees will be able to actually have the live chat system. Means your participants on this page. So let's say I put a name. I have to keep. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying my best. So now I can start typing here as a guest. Thank you for joining this live chat. On the right side bottom of the page will help you guys really engage with the otherwise there will be some noise. So it is a private event. So I was talking about attendees will be able to actually have the live chat system. Now your participants. Now I'm going to give you the tips. The use cases. So there are many use cases. Now actually you can factor these use cases into something else. So let me just go through that process. I'm going to stop sharing the screen for the moment and share the data that I have. So I was talking about attendees will be able to actually have the live chat. Now your participants. Now I'm going to give you the tips. So there are many use cases. Now actually you can factor these use cases into something else. So let me just go through that process. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen for the moment and share the data that I have. So I was talking about attendees. You have got the basic information of the live spaces. So I'm going to show a little bit more things just after I explain what are these live spaces, exactly on use cases, and how you can use these in real life scenario. So let me just go through that process. So the very first one and share the basics that I have. So religious services been using live streaming for a while. Basic information adapted into this method. I'm going to show a little bit more in this way just after I explain significant of these live services, the church or any other religious organizations in real life scenario. So let me just say this can be private. The very first one means it can be either public or they can set. So religious username and password in live streaming for a while. Only that they have church members. Now I'm going to show you this is just now you see this is this has two very big verticals inside. One, it can be public, and two, it can be private. Private means you can do other things as well. It can be either public. If I go to the next example, so I was username and password. Only that they have church members. Now I'm going to so an artist they have their own fan base. So they have the fan they want to see what certain special song that will not be included in the actual private very other things as well. It can be song or music or note or whatever it is. It will be very private. So what the artist can do, they can distribute the username and password only for fans. So they can get into the premier event and they can also will not live with the artist. So here, there's two tips over here underneath this. One, you can keep it very private. Send it pre-recorded. Means the artist can hands-free and he doesn't have to sing or he doesn't have to play it very well. So what he can do, he can monitor the live chat and join as himself live and he can chat with his fans. Here, there's two tips over here. OneStream IDs. That's what you can do. And this gives you an opportunity to mingle with your fan base. Because if you are live on the event, doesn't have to at that time, he doesn't have to play. He's busy attending the live. Like right now, I cannot monitor all the comments and what is coming in or not because I'm looking at the when you are this busy, you won't be able to reply to your fans. But if you treat it as mingle them with your fan base, because if you are live on the event, doesn't have to at that time, like I cannot show what it is all the comments, the audio is coming in or not because I can check it. When you are doing other sounds, reply to your fans. These are if you treat it as mingle them with your fan base, because if you are live on the event, doesn't have to at that time, Okay, my room is feedback, so I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what I'm shifting from this house anyway. So when I go there, I hope I can make a better studio, more soundproofing, and before now, I think it is echo from the corner of the room, and I apologize for that. So I was talking about the live concerts. So my room is this is so I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what I'm shifting from this house anyway, and start chatting with them. While your special music, there should not be more in album, for example. So it is a I classify version of the song or the music. I apologize for that. Premiere to your fan base. This not only brings attention to you, also generates fan engagement in real life. So there's that. So it is a classify feedback version of the song or the music. I apologize for that. Premiere to your fan base. This not only brings attention to you, also generates fan engagement in real life. So there's that. I hope this is okay now. I think this is why I need to use a monitoring device. So what happened that I am monitoring one of my window, open YouTube, and monitoring that stream, that what is going on. And it happens to be, it is playing the audio through that, and I'm really sorry about that. So hopefully this time it will not go this bad. Again, so many things to put in the list, in the checklist when going live. All right, so I was talking about this private and public music concert. I hope I didn't lost it in the translation that actually the artist can release a specific or premium song that will not be included in his album or LP or whatever it is. He can surface this by using a private live event. So only his fans will be able to access from his own domain. So it also does the marketing and the branding for him. And then he can communicate while pre-streaming his song. All right, thanks. I wouldn't know if you didn't, Ankit, if you didn't tell me this, I wouldn't know. This is why I need a monitoring device, unfortunately. So I'm going to move on to the next topic, which is use case number 3. I am eager to know whether you have any ideas that can be used in this scenario. Means you have seen the basic elements of the live streaming, live spaces. So what do you think? What would be your example of using this in real life? Means that either protects your brand or increase your brand or increase the community outreach. On top of that, you can also build up your fan base and communicate with them in real time. Now, this one is exclusive sports events. So this one will be in the context that your stream is protected. Means you have username, password, and you will only share this with a specific group of fan base or people who will be attending this stream to watch this sport event. And it could be billiard, it could be football, or anything else in between. So this has been happening. I mean, in YouTube you can do, but then in YouTube's brand is there, it's not your brand. So when you are doing it with live spaces, it is your brand. The player is branded, the player placeholder is branded, the website is branded, and you can change everything, including the OneStream name. So this is the flexibility you get. and you do not have to think, where am I going to host this page? Because they are hosting it for you. They are giving you the CDN. They are giving you the access to multicast. Means you can stream from OBS. You can stream from Prism Live. You can stream from your phone. So you just pick your medium and use this page at the entrance point for your audience to come in. Hi, Andrian. Thanks for joining. So besides sports event, I want to know whether you have any unique point that I haven't thought about. So I have 11 points in this slide. I will go through it. Then I will show you the customization options that you can enable your social media links, and you can hide certain elements of the website. So this is not a visual builder. So it's just a component-based site that you can turn things on and off, change some of the text, and go live with it. So it is designed to reduce the time to create this hosted page. You can create this in WordPress. You can create this in Wix. You can create this in WebWave or whatever it is. But then you have to spend significant amount of time to go and do accomplish that. So this one is also very, very crucial. So you can have exclusive social cause. So human rights, all these save the earth or save the sea or clean up the beach. It can be anything. So you can pull all your social cause. It can be public or private even, and stream it through your hosted page. So this is something that shows your branding, shows how professional you are, but at the same time, you're taking care of a social cause. And it can be very, very targeted, that a specific social cause, and you can bring in that level of audience from your Facebook group or some other places where you have the community build up. So imagine you have a circle or tribe community, and then you share this, your hosted domain, and share that your member, those who are paid member in circle, they will be able to access a specific social cause event. So this can be applied in multiple different places. So the next examples will also cover this type of social elements that you can pull in to your live site, hosted site. Yeah, Nilesh, you are talking about the sports one. Yes, Illustrator is very, very specific to sports events. So of course, it differs quite a lot from the generic ones. So let me capture something before I forget. Where did it go? Wow. I'm in the tab nightmare. Okay. Yes, I know the video pencil, and you can actually, the commentators, they can actually draw what happened in that particular area at that point of time. They can freeze the frame, and then they can draw that whether this was handball or some foul or whatever it is, they can identify that. So that's why Illustrator is very, very specific to the sports genre. I mean, you can use it for other purpose, but it was kind of designed for those kind of interactions. So, okay, I'm going to go to the next one. So special training session. So this one, actually I have seen this one in action in real life. So what happened that one of the offices, they use OneStream Live, and internally they have a training session for their specific team members, means group of people. So there were HR teams, there were the entire people group. So they had a silo that these people doesn't communicate between each other well. So they had a training session hosted on OneStream Live, and then they invited only these two particular groups to join in. And then there was chat going on, and the speaker can attend to the chat elements. So you see, this is another unique scenario that in office or corporate environment, this can be used to provide specific or targeted training. It can be public as well, but depends how you're looking at it. This one is a no-brainer. So you can do product demonstration and show off what in which point your product is, whether it is MVP or is version 1 final or version 2 final. You can communicate these with your Facebook group where you have all your fans or all your users. You can post there that you can join this private stream to see the next release of our software. And I think people should do this because in this way they can capture and start talking with people even without going live on Facebook, and have full branded site on their side. So this is a unique way to present product demonstration also. So this one also can be used for other cases. Let me just go to the next one. So when we are talking about product, so it can be a digital product or it can be a physical product, but you want to show it off to your investors only. The same method, you share the username password with this group of people, and they will be able to access this hosted page for that specific purpose. Means how the product has been progressed and where they are now, and they get a real-time feeling that the product movement is or the development is. So it can be digital product or it can be physical product or a mix of both. Like a router, like you can show off the router OS and what is the physical improvement in the router. So all these can be on the hosted pages. Yes, you can also do it on Facebook groups, but then your Facebook groups, beside the investors, you also have your general members. So you might not want to target those people to show off the beta product. The beta product probably you want to show to the investor who are paying the money to build the product. So that is another use case. Now, wait for the interesting one. I have seen this in action in 2 times. One in YouTube, another in another site which I cannot remember. But I have seen this in 2 times. This one is very common. I think almost all of us seen this. Those who are playing games. I also play game, and occasionally I join the esports to see how the competition is going, and sometimes it requires me to join Discord or Twitch. So Twitch is more popular for esports even, but also now they are doing it on YouTube or common platforms like Facebook because there is a large audience there. But if it is a private event, you can host the page and execute the event in that specific group of people. This one, I think, is a no-brainer as well. Movie premieres. So this can be in local context. So I have seen these hosted pages in OneStream. Local movie production, they opened up this page to a specific amount of people. So they have to access using the username password to see the premiere that is only available to the VIP buyers of the ticket. So this was a nice way of executing it. And in local movie scene is called golden screen, I think. So the golden screen did this kind of tactic to actually premiere to a specific segment of people. So it gives them the value, that the VIP feeling, that only the VIPs were able to watch this, not the day-to-day people. But of course, there was some password leak, and some of the normal people also got in. But having said that, that number is not significant. Now, I want to see what your thought is about case number 10. So this one I have seen in History Channel, that they do live streaming of very, very, very complicated surgeries, such as deep brain surgeries or specific body part surgery that is extremely difficult to do. And they do this live streaming to show the complications, to show the success level of this type of hard work, especially for surgeons. And it gives, usually it is public, but it can be also targeted to a specific hospital or targeted to specific member groups. So you can see these 10 use cases. I have one more, and I will go to that. But before that, think of these, that there are other options. There are other options. And I think that the missing one is the last one. This one is a closed live shopping event. So I can tell you who does this type of things. So there is a specific level of people, those who are rich or ultra rich. So they have this kind of hosted event, live streams, only for them, because they can spend the money. That's like custom design Rolls Royce, custom design Gucci, or whatever it is. They can surface it on the live stream to this specific segment of people. So this is just one example, but you can open it up to your shop member base and give them a preview of the new things that is coming to your store. That's just another angle of looking at it. But I have seen the ones that is very, very exclusive to the very exclusive people. So imagine in the membership of those type of stream, you have Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos kind of people. So they have that level of people who joins the stream. And that is a very niche, very limited amount of people, but the company that is doing it, they want to expose to this specific segment of people for their product, because it is really niche product they have designed, something like that. So these are the 11 use cases. So now I'm going to show the interface, that how easy it is to turn on and off things and make it happen. So I will stop sharing the screen first. Let me know that what is your thoughts on the stop. Right. Okay. So let me go back and share another screen. I hope this time I will be able to find the tab. Right. Okay, found it. So this is the published page. Let me zoom it up. It looks too small. I hope this is better. Okay. So you can see this is published. You can unpublish it, and you can click to preview. You can preview this, that's how it looks like. So let me go to the edit mode of this. So here you have the elements. You can change the background from here. So if you prefer a different background, different set, you can do that. Then you can edit this, change background color of this. Pretty simple, like this or this. Okay, this color doesn't match with the right side color, so I'm going to change something else. Okay, now all these elements that you see on this screen on the hosted page, you can actually turn off all of these. So you do not have a sidebar. you do not want to show the logo, and all of these elements you can edit. So let me just show. Headline you do not want to show, description maybe you don't want to show, switch off the call to action. This is the green button here, turn it off, and it goes same for email, phone, and contact us. So all these texts are editable. You can just double click and edit the text. Then the background you can actually change from here, and also you can change from here. Now let me take out the sidebar, and I want to show that you can actually edit your social links. The social links are all over here. You can put your Facebook link, Twitter link, Instagram, VK, or whatever it is. You can just fill it up and it will be visible. So if I fill up the LinkedIn, it will be visible over here. Right now, it doesn't show the LinkedIn. So they put a lot of items, Twitch, Snapchat, and you can also have other link. If there is certain link is not presented here, like for example, there's something else, maybe some other Russian site or whatever it is, you can just post the link and it will post it over here. So this is just this, the core part of this live spaces. Means you do not have to think about what hosting you are using. You do not have to think about to build a web page. You do not have to think about CDN, performance, player, bitrate, resolution, etc. Means all of it is hands off. All you have to do is to go either live or just stream using a pre-recorded video. So both options are edible for this purpose, and you can also, okay, while we are here, I can also show some of the other things that you can change your icon background color, hover color, and edit icons color. So there is a footer bar you can switch to for your social media. So yes, it is not a website builder, I know, but do you need a website builder to have a hosted show? All you have to do is to go live or send your recorded videos, communicate with your audience when it is live. So your hands are free if you are using a pre-recorded video, and then you can continue live chat with them while they are online. So your video is running, people are focusing on that video, and you are interacting with your audience. So there is a win-win situation here, and it's not only win-win, it's win-win-win, because you are not worried about hosting, you are not worried about your live stream because you are using a pre-recorded video, and on top of that you are interacting with your audience in real time. So these are the core objective of this, and I am going to go live on every Wednesday. So in local time is 10 p.m. that I go live, but other than that, for US CST time, I think it's 9 a.m. Yeah, it's just simplification. So Nilesh was saying makes life easier. Yes, in that sense that it is focusing on just element to which is pretty much off the shelf, and you can customize to fit your branding, and you can be creative about these. So when you design the background, you can take the area of the player and you can create certain kind of elements in the background image that will make it even more nicer. Yes, correct. One more thing, one less thing to worry about when you are doing a pre-recorded video. So all your system is autonomous, like you are not worried about what can go with the hosting. If the hosting went down, so your live stream went down because people cannot access that page. So all these things are taken care of. So it's a hands-free kind of solution, and it doesn't require so much of technical knowledge. If you know how to stream, you can just go to live player, pick one of the template, customize it, put your images, put your logos, and then you're done. Adjust the colors to your branding. Then share this link to your audience, to your Facebook group, or to your targeted group, like the VIPs, like the Facebook group members, to a specific group. So then they can come here, they can comment, they can live chat, and you will be able to reply them back using the same live chat. So it is you can say it is a simplification, but this simplification is also needed. Yes, thanks. Thanks for coming back, tall boy. So this simplification is needed because not everyone is equipped with technology knowledge, and if they want to go and make this in Wave or let's say some other product, then it will be difficult for them to pick up that pace. And they will make mistakes. There will be alignment issues. There will be mobile site issues because they haven't thought of how it will look on mobile. So all this has been taken care of because it's using adaptive bitrate. So on mobile device, the video will adjust, the stream will adjust for that screen. It will adjust for iPad screen. It will adjust for desktop screen and laptop screen. So then they get non-choppy video, means the video doesn't get choppy. It auto adjusts. So this is very important, and this technology, of course, only very limited amount of companies offer this type of technology. So that's about it. I want to know whether you guys have any ideas. Corey, do you have any ideas what you want to use hosted live spaces for? It's basically a hosted page. There's nothing to worry about. Everything is provided. A player placement is provided. All you have to do is to go live from your favorite software, OneStream Live, or you can use OBS, you can use VMix, you can use Prism Live, all of them, whichever is supporting RTMP in, RTMP out, will be able to stream it straight over here. So let me know what you think. So my next topic, I hope you guys will join. So I'm going to cover a bit more advanced stuff. I'm also studying that how to create trending live stream for YouTube in 2023. So this will require me to study a bit more on this topic so I can provide the correct level of information. But I am always open, as usual, that if you have an idea, throw it back to me. I will see how I can adapt into it. Because there are ideas that we never know all of it at the same time. That is why we have community. That is why I learned from Corey or I learned from Nilesh. So even Ankit, because all of you have a specific amount of style and planning that gives me that level of comfort that when I'm doing a live stream. Like I should have prepared a script, but I am doing it completely unscripted. I had that deck made, but beside that, I didn't actually script it beforehand. The problem is, last 2 days I was traveling for work, and I just got back. And hopefully, the next show I will be able to do a bit more study on how to make trending YouTube live videos, and it will be much more generic topic. And hopefully, I will get some ideas from you guys. Yeah, definitely, Tallboy. Yeah. Without the community, we are nothing. we have communities since thousands of years back. So yes, communities, whether digital, whether it's a physical community, without it, we are zero, basically. All right, guys, I guess that is it for now. It's pretty long. It's almost 50 minutes right now. So tag everyone. No. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I know what you mean. So that is it for today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you took the time to join the stream, and you're always open to come in and join the stream as a guest. Yes, I made it. It's cliche, I know, but I also want to see what I can explore out of it, because trending doesn't always mean cliche. It can be also educational. That think about the topic, right? ChatGPT. So if you follow that trend, you need to provide additional value than the thousands of people already provided. Then in that way, it might not be trendy, because then you are working in a very uh, large number of keywords, single keyword that is very difficult to compete with. It also kind of relates with SEO and keyword difficulty. So yeah. All right, guys. I want to rest, and yeah, sure. You can always watch the replay, and thanks for joining, man. Really appreciate it. And if you like the video, give a thumbs up and ring the bell if you want to see my next videos. I would really appreciate you guys for joining. And I know what is Ed. I don't know what is Andrea doing. I think he is busy with his kid. Yes, I did. It's a very good point, Nilesh. So I had a detailed discussion with them that widgets will make a huge difference, because it brings in so much interactivity in the stream, like polls, like Wheel of Fortune and whatever not. These kind of things, right? It will create a tremendous amount of engagement. So I try to put my case over there, but I think once they put it in the roadmap, I will need the help from you guys to go and upvote that feature. And I really want to see this. I really want to see this. Yeah, Tova, you didn't complete what you wanted to say. All right, guys. I hope I will see you in the next show. For now, yes, that is true. That is true. They want to be viral, but they forget to focus on the specialty. Specialty. Yeah. Yes, correct. That is very good. That is very good, because that is where it will make the difference. Because if I am trying to help somebody or help the audience, I want to make sure that I'm actually helping rather than just talking about it. Thanks, Nilesh. Thanks, everyone. I hope you had some thoughts about it, and we can discuss it offline. I mean, in the group chat as well. And hopefully, I will be better prepared for the next one. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the comments, and thanks for engaging. And I need to get hold of how I can engage with my audience even more. This is a very important part of any live stream, that to bring their comments in and their thought process and their tips, how they see these things. And thank you, Corey. And hopefully I will see you in the next show. All right. Thank you, everyone. Please attend the next show. I will try my best to formulate the topic in detail, that what can be trending, and how to make it useful. Trending doesn't mean it's just one topic. It can add value to your audience. That is the most important part. That's my thinking process. Of course, it does. It does. because today I'm focusing on multiple different screens, so I didn't bring in the stream comments, but it overlays the comments, and I will show you in the next show. So for now, thank you. See you again. Thank you, Nilesh. Thank you, Boy.